I love having a backyard garden, growing my own herbs, flowers, plants, and vegetables for my family. Walking outside as a chef, a self-proclaimed chef. Anyways, walking outside to my garden, my greenhouse, picking vegetables, picking herbs that I grow, and putting them in the food for my family. And it's just a healthy thing to do, and it's very satisfying. Growing plants from seed. 90% of my plants are all from seed, and from seed that I've collected from plants from previous years, and in some cases 5-6 years back. Not the seed, but from plants that I planted 6 years back. Let me make that straight, because some seeds won't last that long. The viability of that seed starts to diminish. Anyways, here I am, backyard, and see, can you see this? So this is all flowers planted here that I have that are going to be just gorgeous. And I have this wonderful dinosaur kale plant that was 6 feet tall at one point, but was attacked by aphids and mealy bugs, and they just love to attack these guys. So anyways, this plant is actually I think about now 4 years. Same plant. You can look down here. Look how big the stalk is. Can you see that? Some of the fennel leaf is down on top of there. It looks kind of mossy, but anyways, don't be distracted by that. Just look at that trunk. You can see how it's angled off. I had to anchor it. Had to anchor it up because the weight is just too much for it. But anyways, I don't like a lot of kale, neither does my family, but it's nice to put it in some of the food. So I just come out here and take some cuttings and check for bugs and stuff on there, and I'll take it in the kitchen and clean it up. And same thing with the fennel. And let me grab some of this. I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't have a whole lot. I just grabbed mostly the baby kale, and you know, I'm not a huge fan of kale, neither is my family, but I like it because it's easy for me to grow. Like I said, that plant is about 5 years old. The other thing I really like is this naustrsum. I hope I'm saying that right. So I build these baskets, huge baskets, and they're full of flowers, and inside lots of different kinds of flowers, but this naustrsum here, this stuff right here, this lily pad looking leaf is edible, so are the flowers. And on this variety over here, look how huge those leaves are. See, here's my hand. I have a big hand. It's way up there, but it's probably not even the biggest leaf, but goodness, that is about 5-6 inches. So I'm going to harvest some of these. They're really good for salad. Adds a little bit of a peppery flavor to it. The flowers too, but I enjoy the flowers, so I'm not actually going to cut the flowers, but I am going to take these leaves. So you can take just the leaf like that, or you can take the leaf and this whole stem. I wouldn't take any more of this because it's growing and vining out, and I just want the plant to keep growing, so it doesn't help me to kill it off. So anyways, oh, this is hard to do with one hand. Let's see if I can use, there I am. And so I will just, you can just break it off too. I will take these, and I try to limit to the older, bigger leaves. Look at that. Look how big that is. Bigger than my hand. Alright, so here's some of the greens. Beautiful greens. And I'm gonna walk over here. Going to, let's see, grab some parsley. I already got some more. I don't need any of the cilantro. And my basil is not looking great, but it is growing. Whew, almost fell. So I got some basil. I'll get some more. That'll be delicious in the salad. And let's see. Let's go back over here. A little bit of fennel. I think is delicious. This stuff is also really great for drying and putting in my soups. And then we'll go in over here. Here's my tomatoes slowly growing. Okay, so I don't like to take up my whole onion. So I like to just take the greens part because it just keeps growing unless you destroy it. So take some of that. I try to take the pieces that have fallen over already. So this one went to seed and the dog or the cat knocked it over. So but that's okay. Just chop off the seed part, let it all naturalize and grow in there. And then this is my arugula. This arugula patch, it just keeps coming back and back because I let it go to seed. So I harvest the leaves and I sneak that into my soups and salads and stuff. So I'm gonna take a little bit. I wish it was bigger. That's a sunflower. I don't want that, but it will shade my arugula. It gets really hot here, so that's not very much, okay? But they're babies. This is carrot. Woo, hopefully I don't stomp on nothing. Some sage. Again, lots and lots and lots of flowers. Lots of flowers. Okay. Look at this. Look at that. Sweet. That's just gonna spice up the salad quite a bit, make it delicious, and it'll be quite wonderful. I go through, get the parts that don't appeal to me appetizing wise, and then I stack everything up that I'm going to cut like this, and I will roll it up. Okay. Okay, go ahead. I like romaine lettuce because it lasts a long time in the kitchen. It's in the refrigerator. It's also healthy for you. And it's a good compromise from iceberg. And so there we go. We got nice salad mix here. And then the parts I don't use, I'll feed to the worms, which will help feed my garden after they go through it. Now a good rinse and a spin and a rinse and a spin, and we'll be ready for salad.